Welcome to Wedding Talk with the Event Heroes. I'm Harmony from Black Tide Productions.
And I'm Craig, owner of Black Tie Productions.
Together, we give you honest, practical advice to help you create a smoother wedding and a celebration that actually feels like you.
Because your wedding is not a museum exhibit, you do not have to preserve every tradition simply because somebody did it in 1987.
Although Craig probably DJ'd that wedding.
I did, and they are still waiting for the disposable camera pictures to come back.
Today, we are discussing 5 familiar wedding traditions you can skip without regret.
None of these traditions are automatically bad. Keep anything that feels meaningful, fun, or important to you and your families.
But you are allowed to skip anything that feels awkward, outdated, or completely disconnected from the celebration you want.
Tradition should support your wedding. It should not hold your timeline hostage.
Let's begin with tradition number 1, the garter toss.
I'm going to say this gently. The garter toss has not aged particularly well.
You mean the part where the groom reaches underneath the bride's dress while their parents, grandparents, and coworkers watch?
That would be the part.
Some couples still enjoy it, especially when their friends are excited to participate.
And if both people are genuinely comfortable with it, go ahead and have fun. But many couples include it only because they believe it is required. It is not.
It can also create an awkward moment when the single men suddenly become fascinated by the exits.
Exactly. Your DJ announces the garter toss, and half the eligible men disappear faster than appetizers during cocktail hour.
So, what is the event hero advice?
Skip it unless both of you truly want it. You do not need to replace it with anything. The reception will continue functioning without emergency intervention.
Tradition number 2 is the bouquet toss.
The bouquet toss is less uncomfortable, but it can create a similar problem.
Especially when there are only 3 single guests and 2 of them do not want to participate.
Or when someone is dragged onto the dance floor because an aunt has decided it is time for them to get married.
Romance by public pressure.
Exactly. If you have a lively group that enjoys the tradition, the bouquet toss can still be fun.
But couples have other options.
You can present the bouquet to someone meaningful, give it to the couple who has been married the longest, honor a parent or grandparent, or simply keep it.
You can also use a smaller tossing bouquet if you want to preserve your actual flowers.
Particularly if your florist created something beautiful that costs more than my first car.
What is the event hero advice?
Keep the bouquet toss only when your guests will enjoy it. Do not use it to publicly identify every unmarried person in the building.
Tradition number 3 is the giant wedding party introduction.
Introductions can be a fantastic way to open the reception. The problem begins when every pair in a large wedding party needs a separate entrance, a custom song, a dance routine, a comedy sketch, and possibly their own pyrotechnics department.
A wedding party of 20 people can turn introductions into a full-length stage production.
And while the wedding party is having fun in the hallway, everyone else is waiting for dinner.
What are the alternatives?
You can introduce the wedding party in groups. You can bring everyone in together and then give the newlyweds their own entrance. You can also skip the wedding party introductions completely and introduce only the couple.
That still gives the newlyweds their big moment without making the guests memorize the entire cast.
Also, discuss name pronunciation before the wedding.
Please do not hand the DJ a list of unfamiliar names 30 seconds before the entrance.
We can perform many small miracles, but instantly becoming fluent in every surname is not currently included.
What is the event hero advice?
Keep the introduction energetic and reasonably short. Your guests should be excited when you enter, not wondering whether there will be an intermission.
Tradition number 4 is the formal cake cutting interruption.
I am not saying you should skip the cake.
Craig would never launch an attack on cake.
I have professional standards. The issue is stopping the entire reception for a long cake cutting ceremony when the couple only wants the photograph.
Sometimes everyone is pulled away from conversations or the dance floor, and then the couple spends several minutes figuring out where the knife is and what they are supposed to do next.
You can still cut the cake, take the photos, and share the moment without turning it into a major production.
The DJ can make a brief announcement for anyone who wants to watch.
Or the photographer can coordinate it quietly while the celebration continues.
And what about smashing cake into each other's faces?
That requires agreement from both people. If one person says, "Please do not smash cake into my face," that is not the opening round of a negotiation.
especially after professional hair, makeup, and formal clothing.
Surprise cake attacks are rarely improved by formal wear.
What is the event hero advice?
Keep the cake cutting moment if it matters to you, but it does not need to stop the reception. And decide the cake smashing rules before you are holding frosting near each other's noses.
Tradition number 5 is the formal head table.
A long head table can look impressive, but it does not work for every wedding.
Couples sometimes feel separated from their guests, and wedding party members may be seated far away from their dates.
It can also require a tremendous amount of space at the front of the room.
What could couples do instead?
A sweetheart table gives the couple a few quiet moments together while keeping them visible to the room. You can also sit with your wedding party at a standard round table, sit with your families, or create a table with the people you most want around you.
There is no rule saying the newlyweds must spend dinner displayed behind a wall of floral arrangements.
And after a long day, sitting next to the person you married instead of 12 nervous attendants can feel surprisingly peaceful.
What is the event hero advice?
Choose seating based on comfort, conversation, and the room layout. Do not build a royal banquet table unless you genuinely want one.
Let's review the 5 traditions: the garter toss,
The bouquet toss,
the giant wedding party introduction,
the formal cake cutting interruption.
and the traditional head table.
You can keep all 5, change all 5, or skip all 5.
The important question is not, what do people normally do?
The important question is, does this help create the wedding we actually want?
Traditions can add meaning, energy, and connection.
But when a tradition feels forced, awkward, or unnecessary, you have permission to let it retire gracefully.
That is today's event hero takeaway.
Keep the traditions that feel like you. Skip the ones that feel like homework.
Which wedding tradition would you happily remove from your celebration?
Leave your answer or wedding question in the comments. It may become a future episode of Wedding Talk with the Event Heroes.
Follow Black Tie Productions, The Event Heroes, for more honest wedding advice and ideas.
Until next time, plan smart, celebrate your way, and remember that the wedding police are not coming to inspect your bouquet toss.
Have a super day!